not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I toast to the final of The Flash. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's never returning. The Flash is gone. Are we celebrating? Are we having losses of the thing? I don't know. But I'm gonna drink anyway. Oh my god, it's empty. Oh no. Anyway, so thank you guys to sticking here with me while I didn't do shit about this season. The last season, the season before that, I kind of hooked off on something. In the beginning, I was like, you know what? I want to do this every fucking week. Seasons, oh my god, reviews. I'm gonna guess. I don't remember what was the first thing, but I wanted to do reviews about my favorite shows. I wanted to give my opinion because some people shitting on it because the Avatar is there. Zoom, we get another speedster. I wanted to give my opinion. What I thought about it. I was like, I liked it. Why is there nobody liking this? So I did my opinion piece. But then after a while, I was like, oh my god, I'm even hating on it. Why am I hating on it? I'm just hating on this stuff. Oh my god, good thing I have my lucky charm. So in the case, 9 fucking years this show has been going. Well, I remember when the first time the episodes come, I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be good. And then Captain Cold wasn't there. That guy from Prison Break. I love that guy of Prison Break. And then Heatwave became the other guy of Prison Break. The brothers are back. I was in love with it! So yes, of course, every time that, so I did a video about it. I was like, yes! That was what I loved about The Flash. Like, there were so many cool actors in this show in the beginning that it made me like, I'm gonna watch it even more. So I got it hardcore in the show in the beginning. I was like, damn boy, I love this show. I'm like really in love with this show. I cannot get enough of this show. In the beginning, I really liked it. Sure, there was some, the villains were always beasters. I would have loved if the Rogues were the fucking main villains on some point with Captain Cold at charge, but he became an anti-hero, then became a legend. The legend didn't do well. He got killed off also because he is expensive to hire for this show. So we got other. Would have been lovely if he was like the main cast on the main thing. But anyway, I'm going right. So that was lovely. I liked the beginning. Then we got Nora. I was like, Nora, the granddaughter. Also a cool actress that played in Black Sails. Really fucking awesome actress. Even though she's like older and acts more like a child, but sometimes you need to get your inner child out. And so she is a character, a stick. I want to. Sure, we had Jessie Quake, really awesome, one of my favorite speedsters, but she left the show, so we didn't get her. Every time we get another Wells, we had to Reverse Flash coming back everywhere. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, but we had some good stories. We had some bad stories. We had some cool main villains. The Tinker was also a fucking cool villain. I liked it. Then we had like this guy that wanted to kill everybody. Then for his adopted daughter, that was actually he was a nephew. So like did all that. Her daughter came back from the future, was evil and did it a little bit too much. Then she was there but I didn't like her. So that was like a little bit like, oh my god, I cannot watch this again. So I tried to watch that twice, that season. I like Nora, didn't like the daughter, liked him. I felt like he really came, but then he just got killed off by his own I was like, oh, that sucks. Now I have just a character that I don't like. Alright, so what the fuck? So after that, we had another villain, I don't remember. I know Godspeed was a fucking thing. When Godspeed came into this picture, I was like, Godspeed! It's my favorite character of all fucking time! I just got introduced, man, in the comics. It was fucking hilarious. I was like, oh my god, Godspeed, an anti-hero. He's a fucking anti-hero. Yeah, it's like, I did a fucking voice acting career for that. Yes, it was fucking done with automatic thing and making your voice a little bit crispy. When he got teased in the comics, I loved his look. I was like, okay, I was thinking, it's like, what is it gonna be? How is that? I was defending the Godspeed before he even came in the comics. I was like, I fucking like his look. I like it with the white, with the fucking, it was amazing fucking character. So I was in love. Then he became in the comics. He was not what I thought he was. I thought he would be another psychopathic, but a little bit more flared than Reverse Flash. But he was more. He was a best friend of Barry Allen. And then Venom Cop became, it's like, this was a rebirth. This was fucking awesome done. Like, he was an anti-hero, wanted to kill the villains. I love it. I was in love with it. Sure, he went a little bit nuts and tried, you know what, I'm gonna kill everybody. And then has to avenge us. A little bit lost himself, but he got back to him. He got back to himself. He became an anti-hero and even went with the Flash. He was the bad boy of the Flash family. I was like, I like that. So when he introduced in the CW Flash, I was like, alright, he's gonna come. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Oh, awesome, badass. Oh, this is not Godspeed. This is not my Godspeed. This hashtag not my Godspeed. It's like literally the look, perfect. The look was very cool. Sure, he's a little bit more buff than he is in the comics. In the comics, he's not so buffed. He is not so, has just he has the sleek suit that everybody could wear as cosplay. Like, I like it. The look, not too much to complain about. There was this tease when he got off thing. It was Nora's fucking Reverse Flash. I was like, seriously? Seriously? Are we kidding ourselves? We're gonna do that? Yes. Godspeed was introduced to one-off episode as the fucking Reverse Flash of Nora. I like Nora, didn't like that origin of Nora, where Godspeed was a fucking Reverse Flash of the future, pretty much. I was like, seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? But then, that was like a one-off. I was like, oh my god, that was fucking horrible. That was horrible, man. I didn't like that. I didn't want that. I felt like this is not a Roberta. It could be the best friend of Nora. I would be happy with that. I would be happy if that's like Nora was introduced as the best friend of the, or her boyfriend even though she's a lesbian, but whatever, or bi, whatever. It's like she could have her. Still fucking empty. Anyway, so I was like, alright, fine. That was horrible. That was a fucking horrible version of the Godspeed that I liked. It's like, come on, I want the good Godspeed. So later we got Godspeed jumping on again. Another Godspeed, another Godspeed. But all of them I feel like, okay, they're not Godspeed. They're remnants. And I was like, okay, Godspeed can turn himself into two pieces. He did that in the comics. He was faster than any other guy, and he could take other speeds. I like that. I like that very much. So we get a new tease. Almost like, okay, this timeline is getting redone. We're gonna do it right this time. Or are we wrong? We had Savitar, you know, got this Megatron ripoff. That in the comics was actually a buffed MA fighter looking guy that thinks he was a Godspeed. Well, now we got another one of Dallas. The Godspeed that we know that has an ego problem. Wants to become a god. He wants to become a thing. That's what we get. Another fucking ego maniac that thinks himself as a god of speed. I was like, are you kidding me? All the fucking thing you have done in the comics. The whole build-up, the whole thing. You could have done Cisco as Godspeed if you wanted. You could have, like, this was so August hard, man. Oh, you're breaking my bones, CW, because that was so horrible. I really hated the CW for what he did. With my boy. He got eliminated. He kind of got destroyed. I didn't like that. I didn't like this Godspeed. Hashtag not my Godspeed. Like, everybody's like, Godspeed is terrible. Of course he's terrible. They did him not justice. They did him terribly. I mean, yes, he got killed in the comics. Very terrible as well by the Reverse Flash. But then you got a tease that he was still alive. So I was like, okay, I'm fine. Oh, fine. that ending was a little bit kind of thing, but he's still alive, kind of thing. That tease, I'm like, yes, because Godspeed was so powerful, and then in the end he wasn't not so powerful. And in this one, he also gets killed by the Reverse Flash, even though he's faster. The Reverse Flash gets after that, the Reverse Flash comes back after thing faster than ever. But when he's faster than ever, he explodes by a whole part. He has also this black suit. While I love black, Zoom has done whole black, but then Zoom is also like has this maniac. He was a very much psychopath, and I liked that. I liked that about him. I like the darkness, the thing. Didn't like Savitar as much, like this god ego, and then Godspeed was a thing. What did the same shit? It's like, I'm a god of speed. It's like Savitar was a clone, even a thing. It's like didn't even die. Like, oh yeah, my whole life got taken away from me. Reverse Flash, my whole life got taken away from me. Godspeed has that thing with Savitar, you know, that we both think they're gods, and Zoom just want to be a psychopath. He was literally like just a psychopath with power. Not too bad, not the kind of thing. I think from the all the speedsters, I think straight up psychopath, not bad. Reverse Flash, still the original of issues with being dead. Then we got another speedster. I mean, we got also we had this other speedster for an episode or so called Rival. We wanted to have a rival. He had like stupid looks of speed. It was not interesting. Nobody liked him. His look was nobody cared. So that whole fucking thing. Then we got Red Dead. I was like, we're gonna get a Red Dead. Oh my god, we're gonna go to Red Dead. He's like my second favorite speedster. I mean, after the fucking Godspeed, this is my fucking. He's a Batman. But he's the most metal as fuck. Oh my god, CW. Fucking shit on me, don't you? Like, oh, did it so fucking horrible. Not only didn't we get Kate Kane as the Batwoman, because that makes sense, we got a horrible version that came in season 2 that didn't even like to be a speed, that even didn't like to be Batwoman, but he still fucking stole that suit and then starts complaining about it, that she doesn't want to be Batwoman, but everybody sees her as Batwoman, so she's gonna do some things. Like, literally, it's like, you hate Batwoman, you know you can create your own suit, right? Not make Batwoman suits. No, you don't want to be your own character, you want to be her, even though you don't want to be her. Didn't make any sense. Then she comes back as Red Dead. Didn't make even less sense, because that's, she's not. We could have had a random metal fan and it would be fucking more metal than this. Oh my god, this was horrible. Or have Oliver Queen as the Red Dead. Have, you know, just the arrow. You just change the logo. I love the logo of the Red Dead, but it's like, oh, that was so horrible done. And then she's from another universe where she's the best friend of Iris West. Even though this character in the main timeline has almost never seen a fucking Iris. Never been friends. Like, there's never been that fucking connection with that bad version of a Batwoman at all. Not even a little bit. So Oliver would be a cool fucking thing of another timeline, and Oliver having that would be fucking fun. We get Oliver back from, that he became a god, like the Spectre, the Hand of God. He came back for an episode, able to interfere because the thing, he did his arrows, but he could do like arrows thing. I liked that episode. That was a fun episode. Unfortunately, it was just an episode. But anyway, so we have that. There was also Bloodwork, was also a cool character, and he was done kind of justice, mostly. There was like a thing is like he was working on it, and then he got killed off in the last episode. Sure, he was treating the multiverse. Sure, he had to go against the spectator, the Spectre, Oliver. It's like, sure, those things seems like it could have been better, but whatever. Bloodwork, fine with it. Fine. I'm fine with it. Was not too much to make, even though he seemed like he was building up to something bigger. But then all he did was having Wally thing. So like Wally was also a character that was literally for no reason here became a peaceful sing character, then got controlled by I think he felt like very much smashed into it now and then for no reason. We also had to like Deathstorm. Was a cool fucking character. Deathstorm. Oh my god, did I like Deathstorm? First in season 2 was a version of Deathstorm, but then we got this cosmic horror-esque thing. I thought like this was gonna be the scene. We had like 2 episodes or 3 episodes of him. I don't even remember his history. I think he became evil for no particular reason. I don't even remember how he ended. Just that created instead of Frost and Caitlyn, it created this godness girl that now she is like, I don't remember her name because while she was this peaceful, very powerful, became a god, was godness level power. Seems like she could. While that was kind of cool, it feels like, and now we can do everything we want. It's what the plot wants. She's literally Rey Skywalker, like things like everything the plot needs to do, she can do. Even though it would be cooler if Frost kept here, but no, Frost was like my favorite character, certainly of Caitlyn. And then Caitlyn, I was like, alright, Caitlyn, I kind of do it. But this new character that smashed into it for no fucking reason, other than she has personality disorder. Caitlyn has personality disorder, literally has to. It would be cool if they actually tackled that instead of like, ha, that personality is gone now. Ha, there goes another personality. It's like, she has personality disorder. Should you not treat that right? I mean, you're all about all this, the life people have. Like, there is a black, we literally have Batwoman for a black character, just other that you have, that community a little bit more into it. Even though I think we had a better black character that you could have worked in with the Batwoman, that literally was the girlfriend of the original Batwoman that could have been the Batwoman, but no, we created a new character for no fucking reason. But that's another side point. So we had that. We had all of that. Then read that. Then I was like, I like that. Some stuff about it, but like, oh. But Red Dead was so cunty, and then having Godness overpowered as hell felt like really, no. And then we got to like the other main cast. Cisco left, another guy comes along. So it's like, okay, but they didn't care about him. I mean, in the first episode they came out, I was like, I like his style. Then that style kind of disappeared. You see that in the flashback, like how he was like damn groovy and stuff, but that disappeared. And then he got a girlfriend, that disappeared. Then we also had Raph, but that's also like a thing. Like Raph was a cool character, but he says something or done something. That got him a little backflash. I'm like, okay, you can recast him in this fucking thing. No, we're not gonna recast him. No. I mean, sure, his whole power is that you can think, and you could have done with that. No, we're gonna create a new character, a new thing. So I'm like, seriously? Another one? Okay. So Ralph Dibny is gone. His girlfriend stayed around a bit, but she came in, out and in. It's like, I liked her character, but then she's going out and comes in. Then we had a new cast, that stuff. New cast also felt like, why is there a new cast? Felt like coming too big. And we got Iris, a whole character that didn't feel like. Iris felt like always like, okay, now we're gonna get a good character with Iris. Now we're gonna get a good character with Iris. What the fuck is the good character with Iris? Then it felt like she either got overpowered for no particular reason. I would have, again, to my other opinion, when I talk about the other character, new character for Batwoman and everything. Having, I always fucking forget my thoughts while I'm talking. I was like, she was like the Caitlin's mental disorder of having personality disorder kind of thing. I would have loved to see that going on. I mean, we have Borderlands, and I don't mean Borderlands the game. I mean borderline disorder kind of thing. Those things are happening. I have 2 friends that have that. One friend kind of ghosted me for a while, but it's like I have like 2 friends. Those are very much disorders that should be in time. Those could be called they them. Those could be like you have also personality disorder. Those could be they them. That's like what I'm looking at. You should call them they them. And Caitlin was the perfect point of that to call. People nowadays just call them they them for no particular reason. I get she, her. I get that. Like you're a guy, you transaction to a girl. You want to call her? I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with they them because that's literally borderline has them more going on. Personality disorder. What Caitlin has. She has the personality disorder. You could have gone way into that. It's like, okay, she has a thing, she has another voice, another character. You could have really worked with it. I would have loved to see going in depth. You could have made a whole fucking spin-off with her only, with that disorder that she has. But no, it's just like, oh, she's dead. Now there's another character. Oh, she's dead. Now we got a godness. Oh, yeah, they're just gonna, okay, we all gonna accept that? No, somebody else feels like bad about it. Oh, he is a villain now. It's like, why? Oh, it's like we're gonna live with it. But if that happened to Irish, you would not live with that. But somehow you're living with that now. It's whatever the plot have. It's like, and then it's like, okay, we got Deathstorm, but Deathstorm was not Deathstorm. He was great. It's like Red Dead was also like from another universe and then just wanted to fucking destroy everything. It was like the Zoom psychopath route, but not done right, not half-assed, having an actress back that nobody cared about because it didn't even get thing. Sure, some people are like, oh, this is like fun. No, you don't. No. That was like horrible done. Red Dead was even more horrible. But Batman! And even if it's not Batman, it's a fucking metal fan. Even in another thing. It's like literally somebody that became a metal. It's like the most metal as fuck Batman version. You got Gothic Batman. There's also Gothic version of Batman. That's called the Batman Who Laughs. Has this Gothic look. Has more than this psychopathic, but has this Gothic look. Is the Joker and thing. That's like with a Gothic look, like literally Gothic. Then the Red Dead was more metal look. You had I mean the whole fucking premise of that was the metal event. That metal was really cool. But I felt like you could have swap it with a metal fan, with somebody with Alice being in Red Dead. You could have done a lot of things. This was not the view. Then the avatar of the negative Speed Force. Then after now we're at the end of the season. I finally came out the end of the season. Now you know my general thoughts about the whole fucking series. You know the thoughts I have, the whole series, what I like, what I disliked, what I felt like they could have done better, how they could have done better. We all have that. We all have that off. That's all talked about. We are here. Alright. Now that the series ends, this season, after the Red Dead arc, that sucked so much. This is what I left off. I went to fucking... I went somewhere else. I was like, I cannot watch this. Red Dead is so terrible. My baby boy, he's done. They did him so dirty, man. Even I was like, I cannot think. First Godspeed, now this. I cannot do this. So, eventually I came back. Eventually I was like, fuck it. It's this. The series is ending. I'm gonna try it again. I skipped through it some, the whole fucking Red Dead. I kind of skipped through some dialogues. Skipped again. I love Netflix. Like Netflix, come on, we can skip that stuff. Good thing. Good. I'm glad we could skip that. Alright, glad. I really still want to sell my fucking my whole collection of the Flash for some reason. Mostly because I know I'm never gonna watch this again. But anyway, I'd rather watch Jessica Jones another 200 times. Anyway, so we got this. We got all that stuff happening, and then we got Barry get back to time, all to the first season before meeting the first Flash for his last time, but his first time, because he's like, okay, I'm gonna think, I want to very much, you're out of time. I didn't send you to the past, but you're gonna. I want you to suffer for this. I want you to suffer before I kill ya. Before I do this whole timeline thing. Before I wanna fucking kill ya. Like I want to erase your whole legacy. I wanted to fucking murder you. What you did to me. You literally, like, I should have the glory. I should have the glory to be a superhero. But you took that away. You took away that glory. That glory was to me, and now you took that. You took that away. I didn't have nothing, and now we're gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna be the hero. That was his plan, But Barry, meanwhile, while he was not seeing the Reverse Flash, he was seeing the not the avatar of thing, more the god of the negative speed force. Like literally, we got Nora. That was the negative speed the positive speed force god. Like a Nora grown-up version, godness Nora, and then we get another now got the negative speed force that's trying to create an avatar. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna bet. He gets trying to kill it, doesn't work. Then he gets the Reverse Flash thing, that he's stopping the Reverse Flash from killing him. That's a thing. He is like, okay, you fucking killed the thing, but I killed your parents. I killed your parents! Does that feel horrible that I killed your fucking mother and your father is gonna go to jail? He's like, yeah, I had lots of think about it. And first, I really hated you for this. This described my kind of thing. But then I was like, you give me like one more day with my parents. That was fun. I'm glad you pushed me towards this. I'm glad you kind of did that, because now I had one more day with my father, without fucking screwing up the whole fucking timeline again, like I did so many times before. So I'm gonna thank you for that. It's like, no, you cannot thank me for that. I kind of do. Now you're stuck here. Good luck with that. It's like, no, I gotta, yeah, I know how this is gonna turn out. I'm for the very fast version, but good luck with that. So he gets swinged then to the very future, where Nora is, has his future daughter-in-law. No, not his daughter, just his daughter. So he swings there. Nora knows it, because that timeline. We also forget about Bart Allen. Don't know anymore. Mostly because the actors could not come back, I'm feeling. But Nora is here. Nora is like, oh, swing where? It's like, she gets possessed by the fucking time. That the negative speed force she did before, but now it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. You're gonna kill me, either kill me or stop me. It's like, then one of Celine or whatever her name was goes to the future, becomes her powerful self. Feels like, oh, maybe this is gonna be me. It's like literally everybody of the Team Flash starts to be overpowered. We have like, no humans anymore, because everybody is fucking powerful as hell on this point. So we're gonna get that. So everybody's very, very, very powerful. Now that that's out of the way, that everybody's powerful, and she is a thing, and then we get also Cobra Blue being in the future, realizing that he is Eddie Thawne feels like, okay, I'm gonna get killed. I'm somebody else. I thought I was a thing. Now I'm been by the negative speed force saved me from that. He starts to feel like his life is that. I mean, he sacrificed himself, and the moment he turns his back, well, kind of died. Barry got Iris, even though he's like, no, he will never know. No, he got Iris. He got a baby with it. So the last thing he remembers, well, he starts to remember, because it's like a thing, is that Iris went to Barry. Barry got his life, everything he deserved, the whole thing, because he sacrificed himself. And he got none of it, and just took away from it. Now he got a second life, and he feels like that's owed to him. Everything is thing. He sacrificed himself. He feels. I mean, when you have already like this rage coming over you a little bit, and it pushes you more. It's like literally somebody next to you is like, "Hey, you're right. Fucking." It's like that should not happen. It's like that voice in your head. While there is normally that voice that helps you, like, oh, you should not do that, or you should not have a great child, or you should keep yourself a thing. Because I have that, like, at work, it's like, dude, you got to step back. You could get your piece of your mind to it, but what is that gonna accomplish? Yes, you're gonna fucking rage out, but then you're gonna be maybe fired. Maybe you're never gonna do your favorite job again, because they're gonna believe her above you. So if you rage out, it's certainly gonna happen, and you're certainly gonna be like, and you're out of work, or you're gonna have that stupid job that you don't like. You don't want that, do you? Still fucking happy. So you're gonna have that all things. So you cannot do that. You cannot go fucking up. No. So that voice in your head is like, don't do this. Don't screw up this thing. Yes, it's not the best thing. Yes, you cannot spread your wings and have more than you. But you should enjoy the things you do have. You have a good, but you can buy more skulls. You have more statues that you can buy behind those skulls. It's like those things. You can buy, you can stay. Those are the positives. But then, like, you have the thing. You have a best friend. You have all of that. That's what you think about. You have a beautiful beard. You have beautiful clothes that you can buy because you keep behaving yourself. You hate what happening bahind your back, but you make the best of it. That's the positive side. The negative side is you hate it. You hate those people that backstab you. They're being friendly against your face, but behind your back they're hurting you. And then it's like, okay, there is you could have peace of your mind against your mother. You could have but you keep your behaving yourself because you see the positives. You see like, yeah, your mother is not a perfect woman and she will set everything against you, but you get money. You still get some extra money. You still kind of love your mother because it's your mother. It's like there are some positives still. But if you go only to the negative, you would cut her out of your life and say fuck the consequences, fuck the thing, and you'll lose a lot of money that you can use for skulls. So try to stay positive. But if you go only to the negative, it's gonna be a fucking thing, and you're gonna be full more of hate instead of seeing the positive. Sure, I'm still single, and that would be a horrible thing. It's like I would be Eddie Dawn. It's like have nobody, have thing, my love being stolen from me, because there has been this whole debate that I could having this girl that I liked, and somehow like she was not ready for a relationship. No, she was not ready for a relationship. But then behind my back 3 weeks later, she has a relationship. I should, but I feel like I should do. My anger, my rage is like I should confront that. I should confront that. Fucking ask why the fuck she did this, why she did this back. And then there's gonna be this whole rage, and then you have rage, and she is gonna have rage, and you're gonna collapse, or she's gonna block you, and then you have more rage because you just did it, or just let it go, just ignore that. It's just like move on. That's the positive things. Like should move on. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. This girl is not worth it. But Eddie Dawn doesn't like. No, this is not worth it. Sure, fucking man, it's not worth it. The girl you know is done. Even though like you've been cheated on, you've been kind of thing. It's not. You have to weigh over the positive. Eddie Dawn does the negative. goes into the negative stuff, gets the fucking negative, goes into the negative and tries to get it back. He tries to. It's very much stalker. He's like going on today. Yes, you have, and you deserve that life. You deserve to have the happiness. You deserve to have Iris. You deserve to have what you lost. But you're not gonna able to do this. All it's gonna do is create more negativity, and that's exactly why he feeds into it. And he gets other fucking speedsters on a whole fucking team of speedsters. Like, hey, here is a whole team of speedsters. So he battles Barry. Reverse Flash battles some others. Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make Barry suffer. I don't care what one of my ancestors say. He was the weakest of us all. I gonna do what I fucking like. I will kill Barry. I will be the one killing. I would have loved to see all the speedsters instead of battling thing that they are like literally not able to be defeated. But we had to end the season, so it's like. I would have loved to see them battle each other, like literally, like you getting defeated, able to take, then a Reverse Flash going trying to kill it, but that doesn't work. Even though that never happens, they're not able to do that. They just attack Eddie Dawn. He's the one that's the Avatar, the speedster now, and he keeps on the thing. The Reverse Flash. Eventually, Godspeed, everybody that got revived now dies. They all fucking die. On horrible fucking death. They died. They died kind of, I mean, mostly unconscious and everything. But then their whole body disappeared. All the speeds that he needs more. Eddie Tong gets more speeds. Like, okay, I need more. He's gonna become mundane. He's gonna overkill. So Barry goes talk to him. Barry is like, you know what? You do deserve this. You did deserve all of that, but you died. So life moved on. Life went. You're gonna think. I mean, it happens all the time. It's also something like my mother hated. I mean, my grandfather had this thing. It's like sure, my grandma died, and life moved on. So he could be single, depressed, whatever doesn't make him happy. It's like he could, sure, he's single again, but it's like he could, but you should be moving on. You could be rageful that he moved on and had time, but you have to be happy. If somebody else is out of your life, it's a reason why till death do us apart. Because if that's so apart, you could, if you keep him alive in the memories, if you keep alive, because it's like your memories are the ones that should keep alive. The memories are the one. If you you should still love the other guy. You should still love the guy that died. You should still love that, but you also should move on. You should keep it in place in your heart and able to. It's not gonna be the same as you had to think, but it's still, you deserve to move on. You deserve to have still a life after death, after somebody died. You should not able to be the whole life depressed. Some people have like really hate when people move on after somebody dies. The children have a hatred for that. Doesn't matter if they're adult or not. They're gonna have a hatred towards the mother moving on, the father moving on. It's like they always have that, like, no, that's a place in their heart. They kind of thing. It's like they have love. They have a second true love. It can happen. It can actually happen. I don't think you should when they're alive. That's a whole fucking other debate. But it's like, I should add it on. Something that never gonna happen. That kind of thing. In heaven, it's an all other story. You know what happened after you die and you had another love life. Are you gonna go back to that? Or kind of thing, or you have to, or how's that gonna work? I don't know. I'm not that yet. I'm only 30 years old. 31 in a few months. It's like, I'm not there yet. I'm not there to that. I'm not there gonna die yet, so I don't know how that's gonna. I don't even have a first true love. I mean, I have loves in my past, but I didn't have true love, like literally a relationship that takes longer than a fucking year. I don't have that yet. I'm 30 years old. I should have, but you know, whatever. Think about the positives, boy. Think about the positives. Anyway, so Cobra Blue doesn't let it go, gets a thing, gets knocked down, do by Barry eventually. Like, okay, let's talk about the thing, because he is not a bad guy. The negative, the bad demons, like I've been talking about this whole fucking after thing that I've been talking about, that there is this thing about in your brain, that there is negative thing, but he gets that negative pretty much, but doesn't mean he doesn't know the good stuff. Doesn't mean he doesn't want to move on. He's just a little bit angry about it, and Barry's able to be the voice of reason in this case and able to talk him down. He's still. It's like this is also something I love about it. Like he says like I'm not liking you. I still think we're not gonna see eye to eye. But in this case, it's still really the multiverse. And yes, I don't want to kill the multiverse. I still think ours deserves the best. It's like he able to let go of that. It's like literally like, yeah, he doesn't like Barry. He's not gonna like him, but he's like, okay, maybe this whole legacy killing you is not the best idea. Letting the negative work is not the best idea. It's like, I like that. I like how we came to closure. I like that he's not just a bad guy like Red Dead thing. Losing their self, Godspeed, Reverse Flash, like they're bad guys. They don't have redemption on them, but you can see from his point of view, you can see why he does it. I mean, it's like we all have those thoughts about the thing. It feels like very connecting, and he's like, here, let's go, and I like that. Then everything becomes blue, and I like the way it ended with Cobra Blue. With the talk down, able to think. I would have loved if the negative Speed Force trying to rebel and they able to team up with it, but still not like each other. That would be even greater. But you know, whatever. We get him just destroying the crystal. Anyway, so I like it. I liked how that was. So that ending, the ending arc, I pretty much liked. Red Dead, no way. But so in general, I'm glad it ended. I don't want to see more of the series. I'm not gonna see more of the series because then I have to go back to the seasons that I really disliked. I don't want to do that. I'd rather watch The Boys, the other shows, Doom Patrol, Titans, like series that actually are done well in every season. So I'm never gonna watch this. I give it to, like, in general. Let's talk in general. Like, I'm gonna give it a 5. Yeah, that's pretty much a 5. 5 out of 10 for the whole fucking series. That's the big review. The split right into it. That's what I'm gonna give this, like a 5. A 5 out of 10. It has some good shows. I had some great things, but I think The Flash deserves way better. I think The Flash is more than just going faster. He has emotions, he has struggles, but you don't see that in the CW. You see other people struggle a bit, and he getting his way always. It feels like never a struggle for him as much. But in general, it was a fine show with some less fine stuff happening, and the best characters being reduced to some stupid villains that I really didn't like. Cobra Blue was pretty much well done. He was from the 90s. He didn't do much in the comics. He was a clone of them, but the way they did him here was better than they did. Like Godspeed, Red Dead, they did terrible with him, but Cobra Blue was done very good. I think so. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my whole series. I'm already 40 minutes in. I think that's a pretty good way to end it right now, you know. We have talked about the whole series in general, what my general thoughts are about the Flash, the whole series of the CW, and now we're ending it. I do a toast on the things that end and new beginnings. Maybe we get another Flash movie, even though the Flash movie we're gonna get was with an actor that did some very bad stuff, creating a cult, and not a fun kind of cult, the cult that literally has guns and tries to point a weapon at you, and has assaulted other peoples because his ego is massive, but not a massive in I'm the one, but the massive in I'm gonna fucking murder you if you don't do this stuff kind of thing. So like that guy has lots of problems. I did like him as the Flash, didn't like who he is behind it, and it's not one of those Twitter things that's like, oh, here's the Twitter thing. That didn't affect anybody at all, but people are still feeling affected by it, so they get fired about a tweet. But this guy didn't get fired by a tweet, didn't even get able to do it. It's very much mentally wrong with him, and doesn't deserve a damn pronouns kind of thing. He is just trash, and he has to do lots of things to literally improve himself. And that's not gonna happen overnight or happen in a few years, because you have fucking created a cult and did insult some people, getting them to the hospital, did some other bad stuff that I didn't even remember all. It's like, that guy doesn't deserve any respect yet. It's like that this respect is gonna take years and years, and him actually doing some stuff, not just saying that he is changed, not just him people defending him because he acts good. No, it's gonna take much more than that. Certainly after Twitter just bans you from the smallest things, people get cancelled for the smallest fucking tweets. I get that Twitter can be a bad place, and I get that tweets sometimes can hurt feelings, but it's not as worse than what the fuck Ezra thing has done. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you like my general views about the Flash. He's still one of my favorite Speeds shows, and Godspeed is still my own favorite. I have done a whole fucking thing I'm not gonna talk about more. Why I keep doing this, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm now gonna end it. If you have watched it till the end, thank you so much! I'm glad you watched it till the end. Look at my skull collection, a really cool skull collection. We've been staring at it for 40 minutes. I'm gonna have more skull collection. Here it's gonna be full also by skulls. Awesome day! But now, I'm gonna end it. And I hope you enjoy your day. Hope you enjoy your night. Hope to enjoy your life. And see you guys in my next one. Let me know what you guys think from the CW Flash show. And now we're gonna say good night, good fight, bye bye.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.